What is the art behind the masterpiece of Christopher Nolan's science fiction film, Interstellar, which navigates critical themes such as love, the survival of humanity, the pursuit of knowledge, and time travel, all encompassing the story of a man who must decide between his family and saving humanity? Former astronaut and aerospace engineer Cooper and his family live in a future where Earth is dying and farming is the most important occupation. Cooper wrestles internally against the circumstances in which he and the world are implanted in. He believes the answers to humanity's dilemma lies within the boundless frontiers of space and not in attending to the planets ravaged by humanity's swift and cataclysmic technological ambitions. But who set these events in motion? What has been escorting Cooper and his crew toward humanity's saving? The reveal that the future humans have evolved into greater dimensional beings that can travel back in time and set clues for Cooper to uncover the truth is both inspiring and mind-bending. It is a difficult concept to understand, but we know that the mission that Cooper's team embarks on is given much more substance by knowing that Cooper does not simply want to save humanity, but also return to his daughter. Love is his driving force, which is a very powerful concept. Furthermore, Christopher Nolan is positively forceful with the message of love. The thought that Cooper can communicate with his daughter through time, because of a special beyond time and space connection with her, is powerful and is one of the most emotional scenes in the film. Science fiction films' visual effects and computer graphics are significant, and if they're done poorly, even a solid narrative may be quickly spoiled. The stunning CGI in Interstellar gives the viewers the impression that they are taking part in their spaceship. Nolan shot Interstellar on a 35mm film in the Panvision animatic format. Cinematographer Hoyt van Hoytema was hired for Interstellar. The crew actually created a cockpit for the cast. The cockpit acted very much like a fight simulator, moving, leaning, and bouncing to give the actors as realistic of a space experience as possible. More than that, it allowed us to get very genuine reactions from the actors because they were interacting with something that were physically there and was actually moving around. Beyond just building a cockpit, the crew also built an exterior for the ship to get those intense, realistic outer shots of the ship. Also, can we talk that the fact that the Interstellar cast and crew shot the water planet on an actual location, not just a water soundstage? Nolan wanted to ensure that Interstellar adhered as closely as possible to real science when it came to depicting wormholes and black holes, so he hired Caltech theoretical physicist Kip Thorne as his executive producer and scientific consultant on the movie. Thorne worked closely with the VFX team to nail the look on the film's black hole named Gargantua. Interstellar Black Hole was presented as a sphere and not two-dimensional, complete with disks of dust and gas that form ring shapes. It appears Nolan's black hole correctly portrayed the orange dust and gas effect of a real black hole. In Thorne's companion book, The Science of Interstellar, he wrote that a accretion disk of a black hole will be able to emit light because it's anemic and at a low temperature, about the temperature of the surface of the sun. A big project production like Interstellar will shoot everything in front of a green screen that creates the VFX in post-production. Christopher Nolan didn't like the idea of actors reacting to things they couldn't see. As such, he had the visual effects created before shooting. When shooting, the VFX shots could be displayed onto the screens around the set, giving the actors something to react to. If they looked out of the windows of the spacecraft, they wouldn't see green screens. They would see outer space, or the surface of the planet that they were on. The more I learned about this film, the more amazed I am at the labor of love this film was for the cast and crew. The writers took great care in making a fairly hard-to-believe story as scientifically accurate as possible. Who knew that someone could film a movie about space at the end of Earth as we know it and make it utterly realistic?